Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Uh, hey, everyone. So I'm live now. I did promise that I'm gonna make stream yesterday, but I couldn't do that due to some personal reasons. Apologies for that. I'm here though, so we're gonna do something. We're gonna learn together over this stream. So join me live. So we're gonna learn something together. Okay. Um. Yeah. I did stream a day before yesterday. I managed to uh, set up a Sliver C2 framework. If you remember, if you have joined. For those who haven't, I'm just telling like what I did last time. Okay. I hope you are able to hear me properly. If you feel any glitches in my audio, please let me know. We got a viewer on YouTube. Thank you so much, buddy, for joining me. Uh, yep. What can we do? I have the plan of doing the same sliver exploration over this stream. Let's see. I think without further ado, we can start doing this. I managed to learn this sliver from Hack the Box Academy, but I'm not gonna show my notes over this stream because it's against their policy. So I cannot disclose their any modules more than tier 0. So I'm only allowed to share the things on their tier 0 modules. Since the sliver is not in tier 0, I cannot disclose its content over the at any form. So that's the thing. Give me a second. I'm just adjusting few things in my window. Come on. Which one I want? I want to pick this. Yes. And this one. Come on. Feel free to throw your opinions on my chat. I'll try to answer them. Okay. I guess it's not gonna work. I'm just trying to open the notes, my notes. Okay. In my last stream, I just told how to set up a sliver, right? So I'm just gonna revise that briefly. Let's revisit to that installation part brief way. I'm just trying to open my VM. Let's see. I had to share my screen, I know. Okay, let me share screen. Hey guys, how can you see the Can you see the screen? So the first thing, whenever I start a Linux based virtual machine, updating the packages. So let me do that. Yes, it's done. And another thing is I'm just starting my Ansible scripts. So the Ansible script, it's Ansible project. It's my Ansible project, and it's gonna build my virtual machine. It's gonna install tools, upgrade tools, and configure the stuff for me. If you want to get this Ansible project, so this is actually to build my parent machine. So if you want to get it, check out my GitHub page. I made it available to everyone. Okay, it's upgrading, and meanwhile UV tool upgrade all. So it's gonna install, it's gonna upgrade my Python packages as well in parallel. Okay, so this is what happening right now, and I just want to revisit to the Sliver installation. Let's do it. Live GitHub. Yep. So the Sliver project is actually launched by Bishop Fox. It's an adversary emulation framework, a C2 framework, command and control. And you can see its description: mutual TLS, WireGuard, HTTPS, DNS are dynamically compiled for piece. Okay. So they say these Sliver implants support these protocols. So the communication channel would be covert. It will be stealthy. The server and client component. Oh yeah, it's actually cross-platform compatible. Can be installed on major operating systems. And here is the Linux one-liner. In my last stream, I tried explaining. I've gone through this bash script, and we tried understanding the architecture of Sliver, and we installed it on our VM. Right now, here is the wiki page. Let me open it. And if you see, here is the documentation. So it's a great resource to refer. And look at this. I think they are doing some compilation, compiling the Sliver from the source. Okay. Sliver is written in Go, I guess. Yes, it's written in Go. Golang. All right. I guess it's time. I've already installed it, but okay, let it complete. I'm updating VM, so it's happening. Hang on with me. So we've seen the architecture. I tried explaining it with this image, and there are plenty of other things to learn in this. The main part is called not the main part. One of the significant parts of Sliver is called Armory. Armory, the name itself denotes, it's actually kind of a payload arsenal, where you will witness a bunch of payloads. You can install whichever payload you want, and the command will be simple: Armory, install the tool name, the tool that you want. There are plenty of tools. During your pen test red team assessments, you might have used many standalone tools. For example, let's take Chisel. Chisel is the tool used for pivoting, right? So there are many tools, including chisel. So in this Sliver Armory, I guess there is a separate GitHub page, Armory Sliver. So again, it lands to the documents page. Yeah, Sliver Armory, and here is the GitHub page. So when I open this GitHub repo, I guess this one, the JSON file, and here you could see the list of available tools in Sliver Armory. Starts with Kiabi Relay Up, used for Kerberos relaying, Rubius, Seatbelt for system enumeration, Certify to conduct the EDCS attacks, SMB exec, I think kind of executing an SMB process, not positive, I haven't used it. Sharp WMI, Sharp Hound, Sharp Map exec. I think, I mean, whenever you see the word sharp, you can assume, like, not assume, it's the truth. So it's actually written in C#. That's what this denote. That's what is sharp mean. Sharp Chrome, Sharp Persist, Sharp DPAPI. DPAPI is actually called a Data Protection API on Windows. So Sharp DPAPI is an excellent tool to uncover the DPAPI secrets. So I mean, DPAPI is a different concept altogether. So maybe I can take a separate stream to explain that. I mean, the list is huge. You can see the scroll bar here. The list is huge. Can refer it on your own. So it's open source, available to everyone. Go and check that out. So that's the beauty of Sliver Armory. Okay, yeah, the installation is done. Let me go and get into the folder that I want. Sliver, yes. Tmux new session. I prefer using Tmux because I don't want to lose anything when I accidentally hit a key. Okay, I guess it is done now. Now I think it's time to learn and explore Sliver. Okay, I don't have any organized way to go through this one. Maybe let's see. Come on. So here they explained architecture, Armory. Okay, now I'm gonna start the Sliver client. First of all, I need to start the Sliver server. Then I'm gonna connect the Sliver server from the client. Then we start exploring the Sliver interface. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm planning. And I have the habit of recording the videos during my live stream. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, give me a second before I starting the Sliver. It's time to start my recording as well. Okay. Hey there, hello everyone. My name is Perumal Jagan, and I'm so happy to meet you again. In today's video, we are going to learn Sliver. We already seen how to set up Sliver, and we've seen the architecture of it. Now it's time to explore Sliver C2 ourselves. It's kind of a hands-on exploration. I'm going to start Sliver, and I also have a couple of virtual machine, so maybe we can, if need, we can simply pass the binaries to that virtual machines, and just let's make them as our uh, beacons. So I think that's what I'm planning. Let's see, without further ado, let's start. Hope you guys can see my screen, and this is Sliver GitHub page, and if you scroll down, so you can see the installation one-liner here. So this is all it takes to get installed. So just one-liner, a simple one. So once you installed, if you just coming after the reboot, then you need to do, what you need to do is systemctl. You need to start this Sliver process. So for that, I'm just using this command systemctl, and it's a sudo. So you need a sudo privilege for that. So let me give it. Now it's started. Let's confirm that. Now the Sliver server is active. We can start connecting this Sliver server from our Sliver client. So it's quite simple now. It's gonna connect it. So let's see. Sliver, I've already installed it, and you can see it connected the local host. It connected to the port 31337. So this is the Sliver internal port that it uses to connect. Come on, what happened to this recording? It stopped. Oh gosh, what happens? Come on. Any issues with my OBS? It stopped automatically. Output times. Stop screen, stop recording after 30 seconds. Oh, come on. I did not say this. Oh gosh. I don't want this output timer plugin, so I'm just looking for a way to get rid of it. Come on. I was recording, but my recording got stopped, so I'm just trying to fix my OBS. So let's see, OBS Studio, OBS plugins, 64-bit. May I see the relevant plugin? OBS output timer. I wanna kill them. Come on. Plugins countdown. Plugins manager. Okay. Here countdown timer is fine. Oh, it's a bit sweaty, so I'm just gonna remove this. Yes. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start this recording again. Let's see. I'm gonna stop this. Every time it asks for the password, right? Okay, it's done. Now let me switch to this. Okay, so I'm gonna re-record this. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Perumal Jagan. Happy to see you after a while. Come on. Just screwing this. I lost the rhythm. Give me a second. Gonna correct them. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for recording. Okay, let me hit the start recording button. So we're gonna go and explore this flavor. Hey there, Perumal Jagan here. Happy to see you again. Today we are going to continue learning Sliver. So in our previous video, I've shown how to set up a Sliver C2 framework. It was quite simple. In fact, it was a one-liner that all it takes. And we have seen the architecture of Sliver, the client and server architecture that it follows. Then I think that's what we did. Today we're going to explore Sliver further. So since I am a beginner, I haven't explored it before. I guess it's gonna be an interesting one to learn. Without further ado, let's get started. Now you are seeing the Sliver GitHub page. So this is an open source C2 framework. So you can see its whole source code here. It's written in Golang, and you can see the author. It's from Bishop Fox. Okay. Moving on, I'm just scrolling down. So it's available to everyone, open source. You're allowed to copy and modify its source code, and that's the meaning of it, right? And here is the Linux one-liner that you need to know. Then if you are a beginner, want to learn Sliver from the scratch, maybe this is the perfect spot. Getting to the Sliver C2 documentation. There are plenty of tutorials available here, and you can see from getting started to beacons versus sessions, C2 profiles configuration, HTTP payload staging, pivoting, scripting. Well, there are plenty. Then I think here you can see the detailed topics. Okay, now we're gonna do this hands-on. We're gonna explore Sliver on our own. So let's do this. I've already installed the Sliver on my machine. The first thing is there are two components, Sliver server and the Sliver client. I did install Sliver through this one-liner. So what happens? This one-liner is actually runs the Sliver server as a service. Okay. So now we need to start the service. Systemctl start Sliver. So this is the command that you need to use to start this Sliver server. Now when I check the status, I could see it's active and it's running. So this is what essential one. Then it's quite simple. You need to use Sliver. Just one command to start your Sliver client. What it does, it's connecting your Sliver server over this 31337 port. This is actually the local Sliver port. Okay. Now you are seeing the Sliver screen. Just as a beginner, you have no idea. So here is the helpline. Type help. So if it is a valid command, you will just see it's gonna highlight in the green when you finish the command. Okay. Now I have this. So let me go through this one. So here you can see some generic commands. There are aliases available. So if you feel a difficulty in remembering the commands, then you can use aliases. Armory, I'm going to explain it soon. Certificates, clean, crack, creds, exit, extensions, licenses, operator settings. So these are all the generic commands to add, remove, manage operators, updating the Sliver version details, checking the version details. So this is just a generic commands. Then when it comes to networking, you can see the C2 profiles command to display the C2 profiles details, and DNS, HTTP. So these are all the list of commands used to start your various listeners. Then MTLS to start the, I think, multi-TLS, I guess. SOC5 is actually the in-band SOC5 proxy stage listener. host a static content used with HTTP/2. Okay, and when it comes to payload, you can use these commands to generate, regenerate, and list the profiles, build the external bidders. I'm not positive what it is, but let's learn this. Then in Sliver, if you see, there are beacons, posts, info, loot, monitor. I think loot is something that you grab from your victim's machine. So that's the term denotes. What else? I guess that's it given here, but trust me, it has a lot of useful features. Okay, what else? I mean, what I can start. The first thing I'm gonna start is come on, let's do interesting stuff. Okay, first of all, the first command is update. So what it does, there is an update, new version is available. If I choose yes, it's gonna update for me. But what happens here? Invalid memory access, nil pointer reference, please wait, segment violation. I think I should start it as a server. Since I don't have a sudo privilege, it is not allowing me to update this, but not a problem. I'm not going to update, but this is the command to update the Sliver, just for your knowledge. The next one is Armory. Armory info. Armory is actually a concept of installing custom tools over Sliver. So let's see Sliver Armory. Come on, where it is? Yes. So here is the link, and when I go to the JSON folder, JSON file, and I could see its content. It starts with KRB relay up, used for Kerberos relaying. So it is possible to conduct a full-scale attack on any network by using Sliver, because it comes up with extensive toolset, and that extensive toolset is called Armory. You can see the side scroll bar. The list is huge. Look at this one. It has Seatbelt. Seatbelt is actually used to collect the information from a Windows system. Rubius to conduct the AD attacks. Sharp map exec, sharp map exec, sharp segdom, no PowerShell, sharp up, sharp assist. I haven't used many of these tools, but these tools are part of sharp collections. Okay, when you use this, I mean, you might have used these tools as a standalone tool while you are assessment, but Sliver is actually have these tools in its Armory. And here is Sharp DPAPI. DPAPI stands for Data Protection API, and Sharp DPAPI is a tool to uncover the secrets hidden by DPAPI. So it's a separate topic altogether. So I'm gonna explain. Maybe let's see the DPAPI topic on a separate stream. Okay, I got a couple of blocks, so I need to read through those blocks to explain you this DPAPI, because I keep forgetting the concept, that the precise stuff. So there are some intricate things in that, so I just want to understand them. SQL Recon, Labs, Sharp View, Sharp RDP. Gosh, there are plenty of things. ADCS enumeration. So there are a lot of things to explore. Who am I? A simple who am I tool I've seen here. Task list. So these are all the tools that you can witness. So here is the Armory. By default, Armory actually comes up with no tools installed, but you can install the tool that if you want. So let's see. Armory. When you just click tab after hitting Armory, it's going to display the list of subcommands. Armory, if you want to install a particular tool, you can just do this here. Disable, enable, info, reset, Armory, refresh. So yes, so these are all the things that you need to know about Armory. What about -H? Yes, -H is actually works. you can also update a particular extension that you installed using Armory. So this is one thing that I want to show you. Then what else? Moving on. Armory, yes. What if I click just Armory and enter? I guess it's gonna list down all the tools available in Armory. When I just hit Armory, let's see. It's gonna take some time because it's actually passing a big list. So it's obvious that it's gonna take its time. And look at this. You can see the list of tools and also its purpose. When it comes to Kerberos, I think there are plenty of tools related to Kerberos. I think these are all the tool names. Yes, so these are all the tool names, and it's actually a concept that the tools related to. To execute .NET, you can see plenty of tools available, and WinRM is available. Yeah, and here comes the separate tool names and its definition. So it's a huge tool set. So we're gonna learn these tools. Okay. So during our assessment, I'm planning to use Sliver henceforth. Okay, I guess this is all about Armory. Now the important thing is generating a payload, generating an implant, they call. In Sliver, the payload is called implant. It's a binary file. So we're gonna create a binary file from Sliver and pass it to our victim machine somehow, and we execute the binary on our victim machine. So when it executes, it's gonna give a session to my C2 server. Okay, and there are two stuffs here. One is called session and another one is called beacon. Session is actually a stable, constant access between your victim machine and your C2 server. And beacon is something it's not gonna be connecting you forever. Instead, it's gonna connect intermittently after in certain interval. Hope you understand. So, for example, let's say 5 minutes. It's gonna connect. As a C2, I'm gonna send a command to my victim, to my implant. So it receives the command, and it takes some time, executes the command, and sends the result in a certain interval, and it can be configured at which interval you need these things to happen. So this is the concept of beaconing. The beaconing is nothing but when a victim device try to reach a C2 server, it's called beacon in C2 terms. Okay, it's applicable to every C2. Then so that's the concept of beaconing, and a beacon can be upgraded to session, and that's an interesting part. During your red teaming assessments, so it is not advised to use sessions. Instead, it is advised to use beacons, because beacons are more stealthy. You can camouflage, you can dodge the security systems with the help of beacons. So instead of session, it's preferred to use beacons because it is not going to connect your C2 continuously. Instead, it's actually periodical. So that's the concept here. Then what else? Maybe anything else that I need to explain here? Okay, first of all, let's try to install tool using Armory. Armory install. How about installing Seatbelt? Now on this machine, it's going to install a tool called Seatbelt. Okay, so it's taking some time. So once it installs, we will confirm the tools installed. There are no tag package called seatbelt is found. Let's see. What is the command to install seatbelt? Seatbelt. Yes. So this is what it is. Armory install seatbelt, right? Yeah, but it says no package or bundle name seatbelt was found. Using a proper command, but it is not working somehow. I guess maybe I should be running it. I should run a server, I guess. Yeah. I need to run it as run it with sudo. Let's see. How about running it with sudo? Now I am running it with sudo. Armory install seatbelt. I install it. It still takes time. And now yes, it's done. So it was actually the privilege that was causing the problem. Okay, now I have installed Armory. I installed seatbelt, and this seatbelt tool can then be used. Come on, how to use it? Extensions. No extensions installed, but how to list the installed tools? Okay, now I just want to explain the next stuff. So we have installed this. Can I see extensions? Use Armory command to automatically install some. No extensions installed. I already installed seatbelt. Maybe I need to restart this. Let's see. Not positive. Extensions. No extensions installed in this. Okay, weird. Seatbelt. Let me try it here. Okay, I think, oh gosh, what I'm doing. Okay, first of all, I need to establish a session. From within the session only I'll be able to access them. Yeah. But however, if I use the command extensions, I should be able to see it. Or it is just extension. No, it is extensions. -help. Install Next from local directory. Okay, I guess we move on. Okay, now let's see how to generate an implant. As I said, an implant can be generated in two modes, beacon mode and a session mode. First, let's see how to generate it in a beacon mode. Okay, so for that, command is, let's say, first of all, generate. There are few commands: beacon, manage implant traffic encoders info. So I'm going with beacon. Okay, if I just click generate beacon and enter, it's asking for the operating system pick. I can choose whichever the operating system I want. So I'm picking Windows, then moving to the next architecture. So it's searching for the architecture, and here I can simply pick whichever the architecture I want. I pick AMD 64, that's my machine. And is it going to be a shared library, shell code, or a simple executable? Well, I'm going to make it executable. And the transport that I want to use is, okay, I need to give the implant name first. Maybe what I can give, bullet. How about this? So here is my implant name. So it's going to be bullet. Let's see. C2 transport, TLS. Okay, I enter this. Moving to the next one, C2 transport. Is it going to be TLS, HTTP, DNS named by for TCP pivot? Which type of C2 transport it's going to be? So I need to decide this. Then I can simply start its respective listener on my C2. Then, yes. How about, let me check the difference between TCP pivot and MTLS. I don't know about WireGuard as well, but HTTP I'm positive, DNS I'm positive, named pipe is I'm positive. But let's see this one. I'm just referring my notes to understand TCP pivot and WireGuard and MTLS. Let's see. Generating a beacon. MTLS HTTP named pipe TCP pivots. Okay. Instead doing all these steps, you can simply just give a one-liner to generate a beacon. But let me show this. One of the main disadvantages of skipping simple beacon will easily detectable in slower due to import beacons in the playtext. Okay, listeners is fine. I'm gonna access this sliver documentation to see the difference between TCP pivot and MTLS. Come on. HTTP C2. DNS C2. Custom clients. Human mode. Debugging. So we are actually doing payload generation, implant generation in Sliver. I think I should search here. Yeah. How about TCP pivot? Okay. I have not apply TLS are used. DNS C2 configuration files, stages. Okay, so here's the explanation for TCP pivots. Are implemented in pure Go and support on all platforms. Pivot TCP. I guess it simply uses a TCP protocol, like our simple Netcat listener. In Netcat listener, we typically use a simple port listening on a TCP port listening. Then my target is going to connect to that port, right? So I guess it's like that. Generate TCP pivot. Yes, that's what it is. Named pipe pivots, I'll tell you what it is, but it is not the time for this. First, let's start with the simple one. Yes, TCP pivot is the one I want, and the C2 connection string. For example, I should be giving like this. For that, I need an IP detail of my machine, and my machine is actually running on this IP 192.168.0.159. 192.168.0.159, and the port detail is 9001, let's say. And save path optional. uh, I think it's better to just save it on the current path. Beacon interval days optional. I guess I'm gonna fix it 30 seconds. Jitter is actually a delay. If you see, jitter is a delay. Let's learn what is jitter. Yes. Upon initial execution, beacon itself registers C2 beacon. Okay, let me check what is jitter. Set up the jitter time of callback from implant. Okay, I'm not setting jitter. By default it is 30 seconds, but maybe yes. Now I gave all the details that I want. Now it simply compiles and generates a binary for me. We can simply pass this binary to our target machine to get it. Let's see. It's taking its time. It's going to generate the payload at the end. Let's see. Am I seeing any files here? Let's wait. So it's a beacon implant. It generates. Then, yeah, and you can see it was generated. The binary name is bullet.exe. It's generated in the current path itself, and it's owned by root since I'm running Sliver as root. Okay, I'm just changing the ownership to myself. Okay, fine. Now it got changed. So this is the binary, and if I just execute file against it, and it is a clear Windows executable. Now we can simply start executing this on our victim machine. I already have a Windows 11 machine, so let me get into this machine to just place this binary and execute. So once executed, we should be getting the beacon. Let's wait. I'm starting the Windows 11 VM. Come on. Okay, now I am in a Windows VM. Let me go and this Windows terminal. Do I have Windows terminal? Yes, I do have. I'm just pinning it on the taskbar. Okay, now let me check this. Sorry, IP config 234. Can I ping my sliver C2 VM? 92168.0.159. Yes, I can. Okay, now it's quite simple. Oh, come on. I guess you are facing some issues with my VM, right? So let me correct this. I'm gonna shut down this guest. I need to adjust few settings here. Edit VM, display. Yeah, I guess it's gonna work now. Okay, looks fine. My sliver VM is reachable from this. Now all I need to do is to supply this bullet.exe from this VM. So I'm using simple Python server to serve this, and here I have curl already 192.168.0.159 on port 8000. The binary name is bullet.exe, and it's gonna output as bullet.exe. Come on. Yes. The size is huge, the binary size is huge. It's gonna take time, obviously. Let's wait and watch. Hello, Access Shell. I'm from India. I don't know what time it is, but greetings to you. I don't know the Brazil time now. I guess it's evening or night. It's evening, right? Okay, I think it got copied. Let's see. I have the Windows Defender running on this machine. Yeah, from India. I have a Windows Defender, and look at this. It immediately cached my binary. Let's see. Where is the notification? Let's see this. Let's open and see this. I think it removed. Look at this. Bullet.exe. The Windows Defender cached this binary. So our C2 implant is actually getting caught, right? It actually caught by our Windows Defender. So this is where the concept of C2 evasion comes in. So while we are generating binary, so it's a simple thing. I'm not a simple thing. It's actually a complex thing, to be frank, to create a binary by keeping your defenders in mind. So I think now the bullet.exe, the implant is getting deleted. So all I need to do is to disable the Windows Defender, either to disable the Windows Defender or to make the binary in a way it bypasses the Defender. So I'm gonna pick the first one just for the sake of doing this for the first. Since we are doing it for the first time, but yes. Maybe we will. In my next video, since I'm already recording, in the next video, I'm planning to disable the Defender on this VM. Then we launch this executable and get the beacon in our C2. Okay, so maybe that one we can do. I guess yes. Hope we have learned something. I explained you about Armory. Then we got time to hop over this Sliver C2. Then we did generate a beacon payload simply. So yeah, I think that's it for this part. Maybe I'll explain more details in our upcoming part. I'll see you again in an interesting one. Till then, I'm signing off. Cheers, and I love you all. Don't forget to do the YouTube algorithms, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, I did recording. I did the recording for one part. I actually thought to make it like a 20-minute part, but the time exceeded. It was around 33 minutes. No problem. Learning the things anyway. I've been streaming like an hour now. Or have some water.
Living in the same routine, like the seasons I'm on repeat. It's a long way down. Trying not to follow suit. Don't like the color, I'll change the shade of it. I'm not afraid.
Our executable is caught.
I know I'm holding on to this.
Disabling the Windows Defender is a difficult thing because after reboot, it's gonna restore. The Defender is gonna be enabled again. But why don't we temporarily disable the Defender and try this? It's quite simple. You can simply go to threat protection, manage settings, and disable it. But after reboot, it's gonna restore its state. Bullet.exe. Come on. There are plenty of things to learn in this sliver.
Fast forward a year or two, friends have changed, but so can you. So can you. Thought too long about the mistakes. While I resent, I learned to hate. Forgot your names. Fear the struggle to follow on. Need to focus to prove you're wrong.
New prolapse.
I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on. I know I'm
Intercept and control.
holding on to this. Holding on. Don't let me repeat it.
Now I'm just hovering in this Hack the Box platform. Mythical is actually based on I think it is something about the Mythic C2, I guess, but let's see. It's a free lab, however. But am I? Yes. I should achieve hacker rank to access this pro lab, but I'm still at script kiddie level. I'm not taking the active machines, but if I take couple of active machines, I guess I'll be able to become attain the hackers rank. Yeah. So these are the active machines available. I currently own 2 active machines, but I should be able to get the flags for at least 4 or 5 active machines who obtain this hacker rank. Then I'll be able to take on this free pro labs. I think at least I should achieve obtaining that. Would I unindented? These are all the labs from one lab. New lab. Yep. And here they gave how many machines and how many flags in this lab. So this is the challenge is gonna retire. I guess it's a web challenge. Pentest notes. What about Sherlock's? There is the arrival of a new Sherlock and the retiring of a Sherlock. So I'm not allowed to show the contents of active challenges or things. Maybe the retired stuff I can pick. Okay, I'll start the recording of the second part. Hey there, hello everyone, my name is Parimal Jagan, happy to see you again. In our previous part, we have seen, we've explored the Sliver, we've installed and we've explored the Sliver interface, and we ran it as sudo and installed a tool called Seatbelt using Armory. Then we created a beacon implant where we actually passed it to our client VM, our victim VM, and the binary got deleted by the Windows Defender, and that's where we are at right now. Now in this video, I'm gonna explain how to I'm disabling Windows VM, just simply gonna disable it temporarily. Then I'm planning to start the implant, then get the beacon in our C2. So that's what I'm going to try. I haven't tried this hands-on, so I may be struggling at some times, so please bear with me. So without further ado, let's get started. Now you are seeing the screen of mine, and here is my bullet.exe, the implant, and I'm going to disable the Defender first. So that's my first priority. Windows security, and I go to virus and threat protection, manage settings. Turning off the real-time protection is quite important. Then I'm also disabling these things. So this is one thing. Now I have disabled it. All I'm gonna do is to go to this one and start. I think it is already there. The Python server is already there, and going to this session, just execute this command again. Now it is downloading. Let's wait for a while. Bullet.exe, it's getting downloaded. Once it is written, I'll be able to spawn and get the session here. So to see the sessions, I should be using a command called sessions. Okay, but before that, I must use listeners. So here I've already seen, right? Come on, I think, is it a listener or what? Give me a second, let me refer my notes. Is it going to be a listener or what? The command to see the list of available listeners. How to create listeners? Okay, I guess there is a help menu, right? So let's go here and refer this. So I think I should be using this. Wait a second. Profiles, implant, generate, builders, command to beacons. No beacons as of now. I guess we should be seeing them in beacons, not in sessions. So sessions and beacons both are different. Now we have created beacon payload, so we will be managing it from beacons. But how to start the TCP pivot listener? Let's see. Before you can catch the shell, you will first need to start a listener. You will use the command mtls http https and DNS to start the listeners in each protocol. Remember, endpoint specified with HTTP connect to HTTPS listener. You can use jobs command to view and manage listeners running in the background. Listeners support both sessions and beacon callbacks. Okay, I think the command says job to see and maintain the listeners. So there are no active jobs right now. How to, let's Google this. How to listen pivot TCP in slide. That's going to be an AA response. Let's wait for that. Okay. To start a TCP pivot listener, use the command TCP pivot. Is there a listener like that? TCP unknown command. TCP pivots are implemented in pure Go, supported on all platforms. Start at TCP pivot listeners. Pivots TCP. How about that? Did I see the pivots command here? No, it's unknown command. So they are actually doing it from server. Okay, I guess I should be doing it from server, right? Yeah. Now I'm on client, so I guess it's not gonna work. So let me get into Sliver server, and for that, yes, here is the command Sliver server. All right. Now if I type help, I should see pivot maybe. Let's see. Pivots in Sliver are usually pivoting C2 traffic. Okay, I think this one is not what I think this is different thing. This is like pivoting. I want to look TCP pivot. How to start this? TCP pivot. No such command. Okay, so this is something different. I guess I created a pivoting payload. Let's see, TCP pivot command. Generate beacon. I guess I did use a wrong one. I did use a wrong option. I picked a wrong option when I was creating the payload. So let me get back to the Sliver client. Generate beacon -help. Okay. Now let me explore this. So here jitter is actually beacon interval, default is 30. So I'm not gonna mess with jitter or these seconds, because the seconds by default it's gonna be 60. Jitter is 30 seconds. Now what I'm planning to do is, look at this one here. Actually, when you are creating a beacon, it also comes up with some evasion option. Format psexec jitter. Previously I did use TCP pivot, yeah, like this TCP pivot connection string. I think I shouldn't use that. Maybe what Sliver they recommend is using MTLS or WireGuard whenever possible. You can specify the output specifically and save. By default, the implant will be saved into current working directory. So I guess we're gonna modify this beacon binary. Let's see. I'm just gonna enter now. So it's Windows, AMD, executable, MTLS or WireGuard. That's what I should choose. And the bullet. This is the plant name I'm choosing, and MTLS I'll choose. Connection stuff is 192.168.0.159, 9001. Current path. So I'm just choosing default for this. So I'm just recreating this binary. So I will remove this existing. I think it got removed. The defender actually did the trick. I should find a way to permanently disable the defender now, because it will keep removing the defender. It will keep removing the binary. Let's see how to disable this permanently. Before that, what I'm gonna do, sorry, stop computer. Hi, how are you? I'll do one thing. I will take a snapshot of it in a snapshot manager. Uh, Windows Defender enabled. Hello, how are you? I said hi. Snapshot manager, Windows Defender enabled. Okay, now start this VM again. So I'll find a way to disable this completely. What happens? Constraint failed, unique constraint failed, implant build name. Okay, I think that's because a binary already there in this path with the name. So I remove this. I'm gonna generate this beacon again, keeping this default. Implant name is gonna be bullet. So that's my payload name. MTLS transport time. Okay, I think I should enter this. This is mandatory, right? 192.168.0.159 9001. That's the IP of my interface. I'm teaching a C2 framework. So if you are in unless you are in cybersecurity, you don't understand this. So it's a Sliver command and control framework. So I'm a beginner. I'm exploring this Sliver C2 on my own. Now it's compiling. Hang on. It's gonna take its time. And I started this VM. So let me find a way to disable this defender. How can I do that? Okay, I think I cannot show it on this stream. I'll do one thing. I'll search for that. I know where to get this, so I'm just searching this. Let's.
Environment. So keep in mind any.
I'm actually referring a guide to disable the Windows Defender. It's gonna do the trick. So I'm gonna keep two snapshots. One is Defender enabled and another one without a Defender. So Sliver, the framework name is Sliver. Okay, I'm seeing the guide now. Give me a sec. So let's see how to disable the Windows Defender on this VM. Okay, now we are on this VM. I'm going to open settings, privacy and security, Windows security, virus and threat protection. Okay. That one line at a time. Okay, there are a couple of ways to do this. So one is simply going to this virus and threat protection and disabling it, but it's gonna last for a while. It's gonna last longer because the real-time protection it's actually turned on. I disabled it before, but it turned on. So I don't want to do this because it is volatile. Maybe what I can do, there are some commands to do it. So let me go. So the first thing I should go and do is turning off the tab protection. I did that. So this is the first thing you should do. Then you should open a PowerShell as an administrator. Let's wait. Terminal, running it as an administrator. Yes. Now I'm running it as an administrator. I should execute this command. Reg add So this is the registry key, real-time protection. I'm disabling it by tweaking the value from the registry. Operation completed successfully. Creating a new registry items. Unauthorized operation. Come on. This is running as an administrator, right? Okay, how about doing it now? Still same. Okay, then there is another command. New item property. It's annoying. The view is annoying. Yeah, this one looks okay. New item property path, Windows Defender, disable anti-spyware, property default value 1. Okay, now this is done. Get scheduled task. I guess so. This is getting the scheduled task. That is related to Windows Defender and disabling scheduled task. Yes. So I'm disabling a scheduled task, I guess, to make sure the Windows Defender is not enabled again. Then I'm disabling the real-time monitoring. I'm disabling AV protection. Disabling anti-script scanning. I don't know what it is, but this is what I'm seeing in the guide. Disabling behavior monitoring. Okay. See, a lot of commands involved to disable a Windows Defender permanently. Okay, I think these are the commands. Now again, I'm gonna go and return to this. I could see the real-time protection is now off because I already executed these changes in registry. So that's the thing. Now I go and reboot this VM because I need to make sure these changes last the reboot. Yes, I have a day job working as a security researcher, doing this in my free time. Okay, now it looks fine. Let's go and verify the Windows security, virus and threat protection. Do I see this anymore? It's loading. Meanwhile, I go to this terminal. There is another command to verify the status of your Defender. Zooming enough. Get MP computer status, antivirus, real-time protection, and these service statuses. And everything is false. That means it's disabled. Yes, I'm also trying to manage this. It can also be disabled by using group policy, but now it's taking time. I don't know why. Let me reopen this, but I'm sure it's gonna show disabled here. I'm positive, but with the defenders disabled, I guess I'm going to do this group policy changes as well. So let me go and edit the group policy. Yeah, so for that I'm gonna run this gpedit.msc to start the group policy editor, and here I go to administrative templates, I guess. Computer configuration, administrative templates, Windows components, Microsoft Defender antivirus. Yes, look at this. And here, turn off Microsoft Defender antivirus, I guess. Yeah. Turn off Microsoft Defender antivirus. It is not configured. So, edit. I'm enabling this. So this is gonna disable my antivirus forever. Then I need to reboot the VM. Yeah. Let me reboot this once again. Windows security, can I see this at least now? No, it is not visible, but I guess let me go gpedit.msc. I go here to administrative templates, Windows components, Microsoft Defender antivirus, right? Microsoft Defender antivirus, and turn off Microsoft antivirus. It's enabled. Cool. What else? I think there's another thing. Real-time protection. Turn off real-time protection. It is not configured. I can also configure this. When I enable this, it's gonna turn off the real-time protection, and I need another reboot. I guess now it's disabled. Windows security, it's disabled, no doubt. So I'm going to confirm this again with my group policy editor. Admin template, Windows components, Microsoft Defender antivirus, it's actually disabled here. Real-time protection, so yes, so it's disabled. Now what I'm going to do, I'll shut down and take a snapshot of this VM state, because I need to use this Defender disabled VM in future. So let me take the snapshot of it. Okay, Windows Defender disabled. Okay, now I took the snapshot of it. Now it is currently in the Defender disabled state, and I'm gonna go and turn on this before I pass the payload to this VM. Implant build's name. Am I seeing any payload here with this name? No. Generating a beacon, Windows, AMD, executable. Implant name is Bullet. Okay. MTLS 192.168.0.159 core 9001. Path, same path, keeping them default. So it's gonna compile the binary. Meanwhile, I started this VM as well, and opening this, maybe where I can drop this. Let's get into desktop. So I'm gonna do this from desktop. Where is call? Here it is. Let's wait for it to compile. So once it's done, we will pass this payload. So I nearly reached the recording 30-minute mark. Not gonna bother. Come on, unknown description. Can I try a different name? Is it what causing this? One 192.168.0.159. 159 is my IP. Let's hope for the best. Is it gonna work? So we are struggling a lot while, yeah, now it's stored. Frightened Phil.exe. If I gave a name to this, I wouldn't have given a name like this. That's cool. Frightened Phil.exe. Awesome. I go here. Even if I gave name, I wouldn't have given name like this. Yes. Okay, now I'm just bringing it. Come on. File not found. Call.exe. .exe. Yes. Now it received. I'm seeing this file here. Now all I need to do is go and start the listener here. I got the binary on my target machine. So let's start the listener now. So let's read how to start the listener. Listeners. Maintain listener, I think I should be seeing using the commands job beacons help. How about help? Can I go and see command to use? Start mtls listener. So this is what I need. mtls hyphen help. So here I'm going to mention the L host string and L port string. Hyphen L, capital L, 192.168.0.159, and that's the IP, and hyphen L to mention the port, which is 9001. Okay, now if I go and check the jobs, I could see the listener is there, and beacons is not yet arrived because I am not yet executed this binary. So let me execute this. The file directory is corrupted and unreadable. May I rename this? Why I am not able to enable, or why I am not able to? No. Corruptible and unreadable. I think I should switch the directory. No. F2. The file or directory is corrupted and unreadable. Did I first of all copy the full binary? File. I think it's owned by root. No read permission. So since I was supplying this payload as a normal user, yes, it was not at all supplied. The payload was not at all copied. So I'm gonna fix it. ch own, change the user, change the ownership. Perumal J. Right hand. Okay. Sudo this. Yep. Now, if I supply this, I guess it's gonna work. Let me get into this. Shift delete. Something is there now. Okay. I think now the binary is there. It's gonna work. Yes, 200. We got that. No beacons as of now because we had to execute this, but my listener is on. So let's wait. Let's go and start this. Fingers crossed. Come on. Says threads found, but I disabled Defender. And look at this. There is a beacon. Beacon frightened Phil from this machine, and the machine name is Lab Client. Awesome. And I got the beacon. Now all I need to do is to interact with this, then start executing some commands. Then I can, if want, I can just upgrade it to sessions. So yes, I guess it feels fulfilling now. Yeah, I guess we already crossed our mark. But anyway, we managed to disable the Defender and we passed our payload to the Windows VM and we got the beacon now. Yes, we learned something. Hope you really liked it. If you really did, do consider doing the YouTube algorithms, like and subscribe. I'll catch you next time with another exciting one. Until then, I'm signing off. Cheers and good luck. Thank you so much. Okay, I managed to record two big parts now. Okay, what I can check now? I should find a way to interact with this the beacon that I got. Then I already installed Armory, right? I already installed Seatbelt, so I can just show you how to install. How to gather information from your victim machine by using Seatbelt. Maybe I can show that in my next video, but let's see. I've already been streaming nearly an hour and 45 minutes. Yep. So I'm a beginner. As a beginner, I'm struggling a bit, but if you get used to it, then you will get the fluency. So that's what we're seeing here. I'm taking a minute or two before start recording the next part. I have no idea like what I'm going to do next. Maybe as I said, I'm going to start doing start installing some tools like Seatbelt, gather some information. Let's explore the basic functionalities of Sliver now. Maybe in future we will start doing some Defender bypass, because it's kind of an ideal step to practice this Defender bypass. I also have a dev VM with me with Visual Studio installed, where we can create our binary, can start bypassing Defender with our custom binary. So there are a lot of plans with me. Let's see how it's gonna work. Just checking out my X profile. Learning some grammar, improving the vocabulary. Psychopath. Guess I'm pronouncing it properly. Sophist. A clever but deceptive reasoner or arguer. He argued like a sophist, focusing on cleverness over truth. A clever but deceptive reasoner or arguer. Psychopath. A person who flatters for personal gain. If you want to learn English, I would recommend this particular profile. Visit this. They put a lot of good words and its meaning. Appraise, to evaluate or assess the value. Appraise, inform or notify. Appraise. Yeah, I knew this, both the words. Appraise. And here is an idiom: run interference, to shield someone or something from obstacle or criticism. To shield someone or something from obstacle or criticism, run interference. Protecting someone. I think we can use this word, this idiom, in that context. Obdurate, stubbornly resist to change or persuasion. The committee remained obdurate despite mounting evidence. Refusing to accept, resist to change. Persuasion, stubbornly resisting them. Called obdurate. Good word. Obdurate. Obdurate. How to pronounce it? Obdurate.
Obdurate. Obdurate.
Obdurate. On the table, available for discussion or consideration. Simple idiom, on the table. And look at this. Gosh, plenty of words. Yeah. Grammar terms you should know. Abbreviation, shortened form of word, abstract noun. So grammar term. Hundred words everyone hears but few can explain. Bifurcate, split into two branches or parts. Caveat. Alright, let me repost this. I'm gonna refer this in future. Okay, I'm gonna start the next part. I have no idea literally what I'm gonna do in the next part. Maybe I should check the options to upgrade a beacon to session, then use some basic tools on the session. Yes, correct. Okay, let me start the recording. Okay, I have the weekend now. Hey there, hello everyone, Bermal Jagan here. We've been exploring Sliver, a powerful C2 framework, even a beginner friendly one. So that's what we've been doing right now. And we've seen how to navigate in Sliver, how to install, and we've read its architecture. And we've seen how to create a beacon implant and place it over your VM and how to get the beacon from your victim. So we've seen those things, and now in this particular part we're gonna see how to handle this beacon, how to supply a command, how to supply a task to beacon, so it's gonna execute and share us the results in a certain interval. So we're gonna see that, and let's see how to interact with a beacon, and also how to make it as a session. So beacon and sessions both are different. So just briefly I'll explain. Beacon is actually same, giving a command by C2. C2 is giving command and the victim executes and share the results, but it happens in a frequent interval. It's not gonna maintain the connection forever, both C2 and the victim. That's the concept of beacon, and that's called beacon. And the session, it's going to maintain constant session between these two, so it's a direct interaction, so forever, lasts forever, and that's session. So that is one thing we're going to see. And also let's see how to use some basic tools that we've installed using Armory. Let's use them over a session and see some results. Okay, so that's what I've been planning right now. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, now you are seeing the screen and the beacons. To see the list of beacons available to us. Tasks, I haven't assigned any tasks for now. I think there is a command called tasks. Let's see. Because I can see it right now. But beacons is the command to see the list of available beacons. We already have the beacon from our VM where we disabled the defender. Now what I can do, I can simply gonna start interacting with it. So I'm not yet into the beacon, so I need to get into the beacon first. So for that, what's the command should I use? Use, that's the command. Use the first 3 or 4 characters. 3 characters, I guess. Let's see. And now I'm interacting with the beacon frightened fill. So if you see tasks, I don't have any tasks yet assigned. Any help command. So here within this beacon, I can use some basic utilities like cd, cp to copy and paste, ls moving the files, and ps to list the process, and remove to rm to remove the files. So I can use these commands basically. And hyphen help. Can I see any extensive details? Yes, look at this. So within beacon, I can see the third-party tool that we already installed, which is Seatbelt. So it can be executed within a beacon. Then I can change the privileges. I can impersonate another user. And look at this, PS exec, performing the PS exec, injecting, planting a DLL for a hijack scenario, executing an assembly, executing shell code. Come on, there are plenty of things to explore here within a beacon. But this is still a beacon, so we can either, we can upgrade it to a session if you want. But for now, I don't have any tasks listed. Maybe what I can do, I'll give ls. What it does, it actually tasks it first. So you can see the task is created and it's going to execute. I think it is sent to this time and it is completed. Yeah, state, I think it is set to complete, right? So we already sent a task to our beacon, so our beacon is going to respond to us in some time. So let's see how to see its results. State, I'm not able to see the state here. It should be showing like pending or completed, but I'm not able to see that. Task beacon. So the task is, I think it is yet to be done. Tasks, you can take action on your pending tasks. You can mention the task, its task ID, and you can fetch some details. Let's see. Yes, so this is the first task and it is still pending, and you can see every task and its state clearly says it's pending, and you can see it's pending. So this is how it works. Good. I think there are multiple tasks. I don't know when it's gonna execute. Tasks. Yeah. I'm actually doing multiple tasks here. Maybe I don't know how long it's gonna take. How to find the time taken? How to find the time to be taken to execute? How to find the time to be taken to execute a task in Sliver? Is there any way to find the time to be taken? So I'm thinking about making it into a session.
Living in the same routine, like the seasons I'm on repeat. It's a long way down. Trying not to follow suit. Don't like the color, I'll change the shade of it. I'm not afraid of it. I know I'm
Okay, I'll go and make it interactive.
holding on to this.
Now the task beacon just, so this also got tasked.
I know
Come on, everything is actually getting into task now. How I'm going to, I mean, when it is going to execute this? Is there a timeline to set? Let's search for tasks. Create a new task, run a task.
Fast forward a year or two, friends have changed, but so can you. So can you. For too long about the mistakes, while I resent, I learned to hate. Forgot your names. Fear the struggle to follow on. Need to focus to prove you're wrong. I'm not wrong. I know I'm holding on to this. Holding on. I know
So
I'm holding on to this.
how to
Holding
execute a task sent to beacon in Cyber. Once a beacon is checked in, use beacons command to list it. Okay. Then ls task fetch task id. Not all the commands are supported in beacon mode. For example, interactive shells may have delays. So here in this blog, they have used a command to generate a binary which is gonna establish a session with the C2 server. So unlike Beacon, it will be spontaneous. I don't know what's the state of this task. Oh shit, it sucks. Tasks fetch completed, it says. Sessions, come on, can I exit this? I need to check the sessions now. Let's see, because it says it's completed. I think this tasks window is not showing the state. So yeah, it says everything is completed. But I don't understand these timings, why it happens. The request size, response size is 0. -help. How to exit this beacon? Close. Yes. No sessions. But beacon is there. Beacon is not executing anything. I don't know why. UCD4. Back on track. Tasks. So let me take a screenshot of it. Ask to ChatGPT. It's good to struggle and learn. Can you tell me how to access my local system remotely through GeoFiber connection? If your local system on your network, then it depends on it not depends on Geo, Airtel, or any other service provider. If you have if it is a local system, there is no need of an internet. You can just connect it via LAN and connect. You can use LAN cable to connect them. There are connectivity technologies like Bluetooth, right, for local connection. If you need to connect it over a network, then make sure you're connecting over a same network. For example, same Wi-Fi SSID. Then ping your system, ping your target system from your command prompt. That's a reachability. Then hopefully you'll be able to connect it either over RDP, SSH, or any management protocol. Classic moment. The output is actually very telling. But never sent or acknowledged by the implant. So nothing is wrong in the command. Beacon has not checked it. Okay, I think do I need to do anything else? Implant not checking in. Dead process. Network blocked. Sleep interval not elapsed yet. You are in a beacon context, not in interactive session. LS will only run when the beacon wakes up. Until then, send completed Stacy Posh. How to do this? It's beacon MTLS. Jitter 30. Sleep interval 60, I guess. Beacon hasn't checked in since you queued them. Reduce sleep time temporarily. Set sleep 5. Set sleep 5. Background. Set sleep 5. Come on. UCD4. Active beacon. Tasks. Actually, I'm doing some mistake. MTLS egress blocked. Sort trust issues. It's just a sleepy beacon doing sleepy beacon things. Who am I? Lab client. host name lab client. So let's see the task manager. Is my process running? Right and field right. Can you see this?
I swear I've seen you before, holding your shoes in your hands, running out that door. And you
So when I execute who am I, it asks for current token node. So in Windows, so the authentication, I think the authorization works based on the tokens, auth tokens they call. So it checks for the current user's token. I highly suspect whether this one is currently running the program. Right and field right, program name, but I don't think it runs anymore. It could be dead. Let's see. I think there is a check-in time. Background. Let's see. Beacons. Next check-in 33 minutes 9 seconds. Last check-in 34 minutes 32 seconds. 60, 67, 68 minutes. Okay, let's share this screenshot to ChatGPT. I think it's gonna explain. I guess something is wrong in this. Sleepy beacon. Your beacon is alive, but it is much longer sleep than you think. Okay. Yeah. So total sleep is around this. Sleep changes only. Okay. If implant was generated with sleep 3600 and jitter 30, that's exactly what we are seeing. Very calm, no shame. Sleep 10, jitter 0. Healthy, beacon is healthy, tasks are fine. Sleep is 1 hour, not 60 seconds. Okay, that was my mistake. I go to this. Maybe I can generate a beacon once again. Windows, AMD, executable, implant name. So just a random name, whatever you wish. Give it 192.168.0.159, 9002 this time. Path same. Okay, I think which one to choose here. Let's see. I have no idea which one actually decides the sleep time here. The prompt is sneakier than it looks. Let's decode it cleanly. Generate beacon actually looks like days, hours, minutes and seconds. Days, hours, minutes and seconds. If you set any units day minute no longer 60, now R is 1. So blank 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 60 second 30. Zero, 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 10 seconds, 0. So let me generate this now. I'm recreating the beacon with modified sleep time. So I don't want to see this check-in time 33 minutes, which is huge. So by default somehow it picked 1 hour time, which was not the case. Okay, now Delicious Squatter. I really admire these names. Great. Okay, first of all I'm gonna kill the beacon. Let's see how to do it. Beacons, help, remove a beacon, yes, or kill all the beacons. Yeah, killed the beacon. Now if I see beacons, it still shows hyphen a ed4. Killed it. RM. Okay, now no beacons. So let me go and remove this binary permanently from my machine. So now it is not there. Then jobs. So I need to create another job now. MTLS 9002 this time, because I used port 9002 to create it, right? Let's see. Generate beacon. Come on. Scroll up. Create beacon. Okay, I regenerated. Windows AMD executable, implant name nothing, MTLS is fine, 192.168.0.159, 9002 or 9001 at least. Let's see. Save path 0 0 0 10 seconds 0 seconds. Now it's gonna compile a new binary to me. How to turn PC off with a potato. I don't know, to be honest. I'm learning. I'm a beginner. I started exploring Sliver C2. I'm totally new to this extreme red teaming stuff. Orange wrench, cool. I removed Delicious Squatter and Frightened Phil. Yeah. I guess it got moved. RM Delicious squatter. Yeah. Come on. Orange wrench is what I want. Okay, somehow it's not deleting. RM-RF delicious. Yes, now it got deleted. Orange wrench. Okay, I got it. But it says 404. Why? Because of privilege. PHO. My name. Again, my name. Orange wrench. Invalid user. Because this one. And I need to do this soon. Now, if I go and try this, it worked. And confirm it here. Cool. I go to this. Now I need to start a new listener. MPLS 9% 2 and jobs. And I'm seeing 2 listeners right now. No beacons, however. But I go to this Windows 11 to execute it. Orange wrench. Okay, I'm getting the alert, but it is not removed. But here I got the beacon. So if I see beacons, last check-in is 9 seconds, next check-in 1 second. Now I think it works as expected. Last time when I was generating a payload, I screwed actually. What is bytes array in memory? Byte array is actually a series of data, can say. It's just a binary digit in hexadecimal format. So that's what we call byte array. Kind of a shell code. Okay, I think now it works. It works better. I spent this particular video fixing this beacon. Now I go and use FC5. Now I'm in FC5. I see the list of tasks now. It's listed. Fetch DCB. Tasks. I don't see the status yet. I'm gonna need some time to fix this. I don't know what exactly happens here, what stops it from establishing the stuff. Port 9002. Is it blocked? Task fetch. Come on. So it says cancelled now, but why it's not still listing? I don't know. There is a weird issue behind this here. I'm not positive what exactly happens. Maybe I stop this recording here. Uh, in this particular recording, we struggled a lot. Not a problem. Struggling is part of cybersecurity. As a security researcher, it's a typical thing to happen. It happens to everyone every day. No problem. I'm gonna learn. And gonna find a way to fix this beacon. So whenever I'm giving a command, it's gonna execute and share the results with me. But I'm not seeing it here in my session, at least. Not a problem. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it myself. So hopefully in my next recording, I'm gonna fix this one. But before that, I'm just, for now, it's done. I'm signing off. I'm gonna catch you next time with another exciting one. Until then, I'm signing off. Cheers and good luck. Don't forget to do this YouTube algorithm. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, I did this recording as well, and it's been more than 2 hours. So it's been around 2.5 start streaming. So I'm gonna stop the streaming here. We'll come back in our next one. Hope I'm gonna fix this issue. With this sliver lesson, I think we have addressed, we actually crossed an important bridge, kind of a bridge between me and the evasion, the antivirus evasion concept. Yes, I don't have anything else to say. Do consider this YouTube algorithms, like, comment, subscribe. I'm signing off. Cheers, and I love you all. Thank you so much.